We are a motivated group of beam physicists,
accelerator physicists,
science writers,
designers,
particle physicists,
antimatter physicists,
physical chemists,
and we want to demystify where the proton's mass comes from. Our project will allow visitors to the Science Gateway to explore the proton and its constituent particles.
This project helps make the mysterious nature of the dynamics inside the proton more visible to people. It exposes the visitor to situations that seem logically impossible to us.
we want the Science Gateway visitors to dive into the proton by assembling the interactive exhibition inside a proton shell. Projected animations onto the shell structure will show the movement and behavior of quarks, making the visitor feel the dynamic nature of the environment. The projections will change every so often when the proton accelerates, giving visitors the possibility to see what takes place inside the proton in a facility such as a Large Hadron Collider.
Inside this proton globe, the visitor can interact with diverse hands-on activities, including a quark weighing station and a scale on which we can measure our mass in quarks. Animations corresponding to the hands-on actions will be displayed to augment the visitor's reality. Similarly, triggered video recordings of a commenting scientist will round the experience off and give the visitor the impression of directly experimenting with a scientist.
Generally, fundamental forces and the standard model are often verbally described in a way where we ask people to imagine it. By allowing visitors to directly interact hands-on with the proton and its components, we confront their preconceived ideas about how mass and energy relate to one another. We also relate the dynamic nature of the proton's interior to its mass.
We've spoken with a scientist who was a leader in the team that discovered the internal structure of the proton. And we've discussed this idea with programmers, exhibition developers, and data experts. Taking in their input, we've made this exhibit as rich a model as we could.
On the hackathon weekend, we want to build models of all the major components for this exhibit, whether on a small scale, as paper models, or as basic code with the main goal of experimenting with different approaches, testing and proving feasibility. We hope to help the Science Gateway project by producing a well-rounded starting point for further development of the exhibit. Stay tuned for what the Hefty Protons team will achieve over the weekend.